Hey guys, this is Dan. Welcome to Engelgeist. For those of you that are new, welcome. For those of you that are returning, welcome back. For those of you that support me over on Patreon, thank you so very, very much for your subscriptions. I want to say to my regular viewers, thank you so very much for your patience during this time. I've taken some time off. I needed to reassess where and what I'm doing with this channel. I do appreciate my viewers. You guys have been amazing, and I just ran into a lot of sort of trouble, personal problems. I've got some issues going on. My oldest dog is kind of on his last legs. The eclipses, stuff at work. A lot of stuff was just kind of, and a broken heart in the midst of it all, kind of just led me to a place where I needed to stop and I needed to look at where I felt, how do I explain this? Like, I wanted this channel to grow, and it never seemed to take off the way that I thought it would. And I started to think that maybe I was just fooling myself and I needed to give it up. And I do miss doing the work. Getting up every day at 6 in the morning to make sure that I get the video done was a lot for 4 or 5 years, you know, and I think that I need to find a new relationship to this channel, and I'm going to be working on that during this time. So I ask you to please be patient with me, and, you know, any suggestions, ideas, thoughts on what you might want to see in this channel, I would greatly appreciate. But at this time, I'm just going to kind of do readings sort of maybe when I feel inspired to do so, and in layouts that I feel inspired to do, because I need to bring the fun back to this rather than it being a task or a responsibility. It was starting to weigh heavy on me, if that makes sense, amongst other things in my life. And so the one thing that I could let go of was this channel, and put it on pause. So I can't say that I'm back daily yet. I don't know if it's going to be a daily channel, but it is going to, I have not left completely, and I've missed you all, and I've thought about you all, and I felt a great deal of guilt in just kind of hearing that, you know what, I'm a Pisces, that's what we do, the fish swim away, you know? So I'm back to a degree. So let's see what's going on. Let's look at the oracle cards. I'm going to pull 2. I just feel guided to put 2 at the top, just to kind of look at what would be the messages from Archangel Michael. I just want us to know. Oh, let's shuffle that again because I didn't like how that cut. First card out, Stay the Course, 29, which would be an 11. Don't panic. You're not on the wrong path. You're just having a bumpy start. Learn from your experiences and keep going. And then the next card is, card number 2. Angels of healing are with you. A time of healing is about to bless your life. Accept Archangel Raphael's emerald green light while I enhance your strength. I like this. What this tells me right out of the gate is if anybody's in any pain, suffering, struggle, this stay the course is telling us, like, obviously stay the course, right? From a very legitimate, you know, basic, obvious place. But this healing here says to me that on the other side of whatever struggle we might be dealing with, or whatever we've been challenged by, fighting with, bumping up against, there is healing to be had here, right? There is growth, awareness, light to come out of this experience. I don't know, maybe that's just an awareness of ourselves, but whatever that is, it is bringing about a transformation of some sort, right? So let's look at the cards. How do I want to lay these out? I'm trying to think. Let me see here. What do I want to do this as? I don't normally want to do just like how we've been going. Let's just see. We have the 2 of Cups. love, romance, mirrors, seeing ourselves in others, being bonded. It's interesting that the Two of Cups comes here and we have the angels of healing are with you. Three of Swords, pain of the past. This will be our past card, right? Our foundation, what everything's built upon. This is our center. And then we have our Spirit, which is the Six of Wands, which is about celebration, being appreciated, being seen. I like that Wands is here in the Spirit space for us. The Two of Cups being at the center is this focus on love, who we love, how we love, being seen, being appreciated. Coming from a place of maybe not having been appreciated, or from a past pain or struggle where we may have felt deep betrayal, sadness, heartbreak, even depression. But we're coming out of that. And I think that as we come out of that and we focus more in our center of this space of love, whether that love's with ourselves or with another, or towards another, it bonds us, right? It heals us in a way. And I think that is sort of what opens the gates for this Six of Wands to come in, which is this idea of spiritual awareness of maybe who we are and what we're worth, and really truly seeing that for ourselves. Maybe the past experiences that have brought us heartache and heartbreak aren't necessarily indicative of who we are or what we ever really deserved. They were just situations that we maybe needed to go through so that we could learn how to get beyond them to get to this place of love. We have Justice, Libran energy on one side of us, and the Knight of Pentacles on the other. Now, these to me would be outside influences. Things may be moving slowly, but there is some sort of truth that's coming out right now for us, or some sort of available rebalancing, the balancing of the scales. Things may be turning in our favor after a hard, fought battle, right? In a way, justice reigns supreme. The truth will come out. This Knight of Pentacles feels like maybe, to me, there maybe hasn't been a lot of ease with which to move in. We might be feeling like we're slogging a little bit, or moving slower than we would like. Things have slowed down, or maybe our achievements aren't necessarily coming in as quickly, or what we want is coming in at a slower pace. We need to take it step by step, moment by moment, decision by decision. But slow and steady wins the race with the Knight of Pentacles here, right? Justice is also going to be rather firm in her decision making. She's going to bring in a clear and concise, precise ruling, so to speak, that offers truth, clarity. And there's also really a truth and a clarity to the Knight of Pentacles, the way that he moves so slowly, methodically. He doesn't leave any stone unturned. He notices what's going on in his environment and factors all of that in before making his decisions, right? So I feel like these are two very balanced energies, in the sense that one is very mental, powerful, truth-based honesty. The other is very, earth-based, but also dedicated, dependable, right? So I like these energies around us because I feel like they are here to support us in this idea of this Two of Cups, this finding of this renewal of love, maybe within ourselves, within a relationship, within, wherever it is for you, wherever it surfaces. It's born out of, previous pain, but it's opening us up to have hope again, to believe, to stay the course, to continue to move forward, that there is healing that's taking place. Maybe it's the healing of our heart, but we're also realizing that we need to be honored and seen for who we are, and appreciate ourselves at that level, and allow others to see us at that level. And if they don't see us, excuse my French, but too fucking bad, right? If they don't see us, that's It shouldn't matter. We need to see ourselves here and understand that whatever's been in the past isn't necessarily a byproduct of who we are or what we deserve, but it is a jumping off point to allow us to understand that this is where I don't want to be, so this is where I do want to be. And I will begin to sort of take the clarity of justice and the steadiness of the Knight of Pentacles and move forward, because these energies want to support us in this growth of this Two of Cups love and in this awareness of the Six of Wands, of who we are at the level of spirit and all the beauty that is, you know, I don't want to sound like Whitney Houston, all the beauty they possess inside, but it's kind of all the beauty that we possess inside, and that the recognition that we deserve. And if we can't give it to ourselves, no one else will, right? So let's look and see where this is heading for us. And this may manifest in different areas, realms, or, you know, aspects of your life. But right now I feel like dealing in the truth, finding the truth of who we are, what we want, what we love, empowers us to keep staying the course, to keep moving towards it, to heal ourselves in a way. And the outcome, please. Outcomes are never set in stone, guys. They are very much subject to free will and free choice, you know. So if this is an outcome we don't want, it's certainly something that we can use as a warning to make choices and changes in our life to affect this outcome. But the outcome card is Ten of Pentacles. I'll take it. Ten of Pentacles is about financial stability, happiness, abundance in the material world. But that doesn't necessarily just mean money, right? It can also mean just like happy home, being able to support those that we love, being able to care for the relationships that we want to keep, and to build upon them, grow them, nurture them at a very large degree, right? With whatever it is that we have. I get this feeling that we may not feel like we have a whole lot right now because we've been through a hard period. But justice and the Knight of Pentacles want to teach us the truth and how to move slowly towards that truth so that we can create this Ten of Pentacles, this abundance, this joy, this, what's the word I'm looking for? This, like overflow of security in a way, like whether that be in our relationships, whether that be in our work, whether that be in, you know, our interest, whatever it is we do, embracing that and creating more and more of that and sharing that with those that we love. And that kind of buffets off of this Two of Cups, this center focus of connecting with people at a deeper, more heartfelt, vulnerable level that is real, that is who we are. There could be a little bit of us exposing ourselves in a way, and I mean that in a good way, like allowing ourselves to be seen and being able to hopefully potentially see others truly for who they are and appreciate them in that way. When we do that, we're also able to appreciate ourselves with this Six of Wands up in the spirit space. There's definitely, with the stay the course and the Knight of Pentacles, there's definitely this idea of keep moving forward, even step by step, moment by moment. If that's how it feels for you right now, let it feel that way, because each step that you take brings you closer to not only this healing, but this abundance that we see here, this truth that we see here, the balance that we see here in this Libran energy. And it leads us away from like the heartache, the pain of the past, the losses of the past, the letdowns, whatever it was. Maybe we didn't deserve it. You know, maybe it needed to happen for us to get to this place so that we can fully embrace who we are, what we love, and what we need in our life. You know, sometimes we learn about what we want by learning about what we don't want. And I feel like that might be some of the message here. It's been a while since I've done a reading. I'm nervous to be back. I hope that makes sense. You're going to have to let me know in the comments. If this resonates for anyone, stay focused on the love. Stay focused on, kind of where your heart is centered at, and allow that to be your guide. And then take each step, in truth and clarity and steadiness, and it will lead you where you need to be. All right, thank you so much. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. Take care.